Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Melinda and Ava got together in the Square Cafe to talk about Connie. Melinda said, Connie Vininsky is a complete scammer. Melinda clarified that Dimmer HR had not properly investigated Connie due to the acquisition's timing. Melinda said, Connie had made herself indispensable, but Gabi should have finished the work. Bobby adores her, Melinda said. Melinda saw that Gabi was overburdened with work and Rafe. Gabi claims that while Connie is a quirky person, it doesn't affect her ability to accomplish her job. She claims that she is exceptional in truth. Ava said, Melinda told Ava that she had investigated Connie's past employment history at Saxon's and that Connie had overstated her role. But she was memorable enough that the manager knew exactly who I was talking about, Melinda said. Ava chuckled. She's not the first person to exaggerate her resume, Ava said. Melinda gave a headshake. Overzealous and psychotic were the two words that came up the most, Melinda said. Ava said, I'm sure worse has been said about me. Melinda informed Ava that Connie had threatened legal action in less than 2 weeks, unless the manager of Saxon's provided her with a reference. Ava said, What do we do? Melinda pointed out that Connie had to be let go in accordance with corporate policy. I'll inform Connie of the news. I need you to tell Gabi the news, Melinda said. Ava mumbled, I'm not sure which of us drew the shorter straw. Melinda countered that Gabi will get beyond it since she had more pressing matters to attend to. Melinda received a message on Connie's mobile phone informing her that she would be leaving the workplace for the day when she phoned. While working at her workplace, Gabi happened to gaze at a picture of Stefan. Out of fury, Gabi slapped the picture down on the table. Gabi phoned in sick and told Connie how unwell she was. Connie inquired about Gabi's retaliation strategy. Gabi said she preferred to hold off until there was evidence that Stefan had slept with Ava. Kristen came into the office, and I know just how I'm going to get it, remarked Gabi. Gabi cut the call short. She smiled and hung up the phone at Connie's apartment. Gabi, forget my number. I'm okay with missing out on some fireworks at work today. In order to spend an amazing day with you, I played hooky, Connie said to her cardboard cutout of Lei Shin. Kristen reached over to correct Gabi's photo at Dimera. It must have fallen over by accident, Kristen said. A must. How can I help you? Gabi said. Gabi nodded when Kristen inquired whether she had worked all night. I value your work ethic, especially because I want to make money off of it, Kristen grinned. Kristen urged Gabi to make marriage a priority. Kristen said that she and Rachel had strolled by the location where a vehicle had struck Sarah Horton while Gabi was still working. God, do they know who did it? Gabi inquired. It had been a gray automobile, Kristen said. Gabi paused to consider, then bit back a grin. You know, I think Ava drives a gray car, Gabi said. Kristen smirked and asked Gabi whether she thought Ava was the hit-and-run driver. Nope, too busy having affairs with my husband. She was, Gabi said. Kristen smiled erratically, then swallowed a fake chuckle. What? Stated Kristen. It seems that you heard me. Although it was reportedly a one-off, Gabi said that it probably won't happen again. Gabi confided in Kristen that she was certain that Ava had slept with Stefan during Gabi's incarceration. I simply don't see it. I apologize, Kristen murmured. Are you serious? You're not aware of any rumors? Gabi inquired. No, Kristen said. The one thing I am certain of is that Stefan has always loved you. Your imagination is very out of control, in my opinion, Kristen said. Gabi nodded and informed Kristen that Connie had heard her discussing the affair with Ava. Connie? I believe she misinterpreted, Kristen said. Everything Connie had heard Ava say was verbatim repeated by Gabi. Kristen gave Gabi a sly look and told her not to call her employer a liar. Do you like your job? Gabi inquired. Excuse me. Kristen lost her temper. Kristen was being assisted by Gabi in maintaining control of Dimara. Gabi reminded her. Kristen questioned, on what planet? Prior to Gabi Chick's relaunch, Gabi clarified that she was free to depart at any moment under the terms of her contract. If I were you, I'd stop with the games before I take my company to your biggest competitor, said Gabi. Kristen just gazed silently. Do you want to lose everything because your brother was a cheating idiot? Gabi inquired. Kristen let out a sigh. You're accurate. All of your statements were accurate. Ava and Stefan shared a bed. Kristen said. Gabi's eyes filled with tears. I am aware that Stefan and Ava despise themselves for their actions. But hear me out, Gabi, it was just once. Kristen said. It should have been 0. Gabi retaliated. Gabi expressed her offense with their merely admitting to the kissing. Kristen said, they didn't want to upset you if it meant nothing. You wouldn't accept such an explanation. You would lose it everything. Why shouldn't I? Gabi inquired. Instead of lying to shield her, Gabi said Stefan and Ava had lied to stop her from wringing their necks. Stefan and Ava had been lonely and intoxicated. Kristen observed. Gabi said it wasn't a very good excuse. You are loved by Stefan. Do you want for him to go? Gabi, I am aware of your affection for him. And what do you know? You must collaborate with Ava as well? Kristen protested. Oh, do I? Stated Gabi. Kristen gave a nod of approval, and Ava entered the office. Ava, we were just chatting about you. Gabi said. Lying. Gabi said they had been discussing how great their working relationship was. I see no reason why Gabi Chick would not be at Dimara for many years to come, stated Gabi. Kristen grinned and gave a nod of approval. Ava was asked to go to lunch by Gabi. Ava began telling Gabi about Connie, but Gabi told her they would discuss over lunch. When Gabi was done speaking with Kristen, she requested Ava to wait outside. Ava nodded and turned to go. What the hell are you going to do? Kristen inquired. Remain patient. You will ascertain. You'll follow my instructions to the letter if you want this launch to go forward in the meantime, Gabi said. Connie sneered at the caller ID at her flat. Trask, Melinda. Connie said, I wonder if she's calling to tell me what a bore she is. Connie gave a shake of her head, pointing out that Melinda had mistreated Lee. Connie questioned Lee about why he was treating her silently when she didn't answer. Lee was informed by Connie that she was his payback. Rejecting her intentions for retaliation, Connie offered a game of charades instead. Melinda knocked on the door while Connie played charades with her cardboard standee of Lee. Connie grimaced and said to Cardboard Lee, give me a minute and I'll get rid of this moron. A crevice in the door allowed Connie to claim she was too ill to let Melinda in. Melinda replied, I'd rather talk to you in private. Melinda pointed out that Connie didn't have to go back to the office, despite Connie's argument that she just wanted to talk about work while she was there. Your employment has ended. With immediate effect, Melinda said, burned. Is Gabi aware of this? Connie inquired. No, not just yet. Melinda said. Gabi, according to Connie, would not allow it to occur. Melinda clarified that after looking up Connie's references, she discovered that her resume was fabricated. Company policy is very clear and leaves me with no alternative, Melinda said. Melinda insisted that Connie give over her laptop and badge. Connie exclaimed, no way in hell? Melinda had no right, according to Connie, to show up at her residence. Melinda made a threat to call 911. When Gabi and Ava got to the bistro, she saw that Stefan had left champagne at their table. Gabi said, I'm a very lucky woman. Ava concurred. What Ava had intended to discuss about was inquired about by Gabi. As Ava began to explain that Melinda intended to terminate Connie, Gabi broke off to alert Stefan. Gabi responded, I invited Stefan to come along. What are we celebrating? Stated Stefan. My relaunch, naturally. My whole life is going to change, both emotionally and professionally, and for the better, Gabi said. Stefan informed Gabi that she deserved success as he was pouring the champagne. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.